You see someone you want to talk to, maybe at a party, maybe at work, maybe someone you've been wanting to approach for weeks. And then it happens. Your mind freezes. You start overthinking. What do I say? What if it's awkward? What if they're not interested? So you do what most people do. Nothing. And the worst part, the people who seem naturally good at starting conversations usually aren't. They just know something you don't. Because breaking the ice has almost nothing to do with confidence and everything to do with psychology. Today, I'll show you 3 simple ways to break the ice that make conversations feel natural, even if you're shy. And the third one is the one almost nobody uses, but it works the fastest. Here's the truth. Most people think starting a conversation means being interesting. It doesn't. It means making the other person feel comfortable. That's the real game. Because awkwardness doesn't come from talking. It comes from uncertainty. Humans are wired to scan social situations for safety. That's why first moments matter so much. The first few seconds decide whether someone relaxes or mentally checks out. So if you know how to lower tension fast, conversations become easy. And the first method is surprisingly simple. 1. Use the obvious. Most people avoid saying what's obvious because they think it's boring. But psychologically, it's powerful. Why? Because it creates shared reality. If you're at a cafe, say something about the cafe. If you're waiting in line, mention the wait. If you're at an event, comment on the event. Simple. Long line today. This place is louder than I expected. That speaker was actually better than I thought. It sounds small, but it works because it removes pressure. You're not forcing connection. You're creating it naturally. And that's how real conversations start. Not with magic lines, with shared moments. But there's a second method that works even better if you want instant engagement. 2. Ask for an opinion. People love talking about what they think, not because they're selfish, because opinions feel personal. And personal means emotional. Instead of asking boring questions like, "What do you do?" Try, "What's your take on this? Do you think that's overrated? Would you ever do that?" Opinions create energy. Energy creates momentum. And momentum kills awkwardness. But there's one mistake people make here. They ask and then panic in the silence. That silence, it's not bad. And this brings us to the most powerful method, because the strongest icebreaker isn't something you say first, it's something you do right after. And this is why some people seem instantly magnetic, not because they talk better, because they respond better. Here's how. 3. Mirror and expand. This changes everything. When someone answers, don't jump topics. Stay there. Mirror part of what they said and expand it. Example. Them. I've been traveling a lot lately. You. Traveling a lot? For work or for fun? Or, them. I'm into photography. You. Photography? What got you into that? This works because people feel seen, and feeling understood creates trust. Fast. Most conversations die because people are too focused on what to say next. But the best conversationalists, they don't create pressure. They create space. And people love space because space feels safe, and safe feels attractive. So if breaking the ice feels hard, remember this. You do not need the perfect opener. You need the simplest one. Use the obvious. Ask for opinions. And mirror what matters. That's it. Because connection rarely starts with something impressive. It starts with something real. And the next time you feel that moment of hesitation, don't search for the perfect words. Just start. Because most people aren't waiting for perfection. They're waiting for permission to connect. And sometimes, you're the one who gives it.